Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel Hazy Crazy Arts. Today I am making this and showing you how to do the whole thing from start to finish, including making that that foam stamp. Okay, and how to make them, if you want to make one the same, how to make it the same sort of stamp. If you notice there are different ears though, so that's a different stamp, so you can do different things like that, different features to suit. Okay, because that one's a bit like our cat's ears, he's a bit like that, and the other one, ginger one's a bit like this, although he's got less black on his back, less white on his back. That's just a happy accident. Okay. Right then, if you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All these things you do for me, like the comments you make and the thumbs ups and things like that, do help my channel to grow, so that would be absolutely amazing if you can do that for me. So let's go and we'll see how to do this today. Right then, so I'm going to do a page in my journal. I don't know what colour yet, because obviously I'm going to lots of colours. I'm going to do cats. We're going to do some foam stamp cats and a quote in our journal, like I did on that thing, but I'm going to put it in my journal. Well, I'm starting to do other things like butterflies besides birds, so why not cats? Yeah. Right, so I don't know what I'm doing yet because I'm looking for some paper. So I'm going to, what I might do is do it on some paper. That's quite a good idea, actually. Actually, I've got lots of green and pinks in here because I did these last night. That's nice. Oh, I really like that one. I've used some of that one already. Can't remember what I was doing. I did it last night. I was cutting leaves. Yeah, I was trying to cut leaves out of this. So I thought we've done leaves, so we don't need to do leaves again. But isn't that gorgeous? Gel press. That's a nice colour. I like the pink so far. Yes, there's lots and lots of texture in these gel presses. There's lots of texture. I like the pinks at the moment. Especially that one I've just showed you first. Yes, I did lots of greens and I did lots of pinks. That's another one. A lot of them will have the same pattern on. That one hasn't, because that one's one I've just added. Yeah, there's this one. Yeah, that one. I like them too. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look. And I'm going to use possibly use some. I don't know what page. Let's do the page afterwards. I'm going to fit the page to the project, actually, rather than find a page and then do the project. It's going to be a flat page. That's good, isn't it? I was going to say flat page. Is that another word in the English language where you say flat and it doesn't sound boring? You know what I mean? It's, but anyway, I want to put it to the page. I want to make it... right, I've decided not to use this because there's only a little tiny bit of this left. I've got some more, but I don't know where that is. So I'm going to use what I used the other day to make some foam stamps. I'm going to try and use a bit of softer, well, it's not acetate, it's actually plastic, and use a bit of that, see what that's like. I have used it the other day and it seemed to work, as I pointed my finger. Right, so I'm going to use this in a minute. Okay, this is going to be the background. I'm thinking about sticking it in afterwards, just in case there is any issues like mistakes. There's no problem why you can't do that. This is that really thin kids paper. It's probably 80 GSM. I don't know what that is in Imperial. I'm not sure. 80 GSM. It might be something like £30 paper, because I'm thinking 160 GSM is £60, so half of that would be, yeah, 30, yeah. But I know you can get less than that. So anyway, this is the size. Okay, I'm not doing it on this, although that would fit on there. I'm looking for some nice, I don't want pure white, that's what I'm thinking. I was thinking using the edge of one of those papers. But I'm thinking, no, I don't want pure white. Let's have a nice, what about brown? That's too dark. It's got lots of mottles on it because that's naturally come up with the paper. Must be the way the paper's made. No, that's not too bad, is it? We'll use this one. Okay, and if it goes wrong, we can always start again. Look at me wearing my posh card here. Yeah, I call this my Doctor Who cardigan because a lady on Doctor Who wore exactly the same cardigan. I know perhaps not everybody watches Doctor Who, but I used to watch it years ago, and it's a lot better than it is now, the storylines. Yeah, although they seem to start off really well currently, but they end up, yeah, so that's an opinion, not a thing. So what I'm going to do now, so it looks like I've got two facing that way, so let's have another one facing this way, so I can show you how to make them, can't I? And I've got to find some foam because I haven't got any. I've got any handy. I've got some self-adhesive foam handy. Self-adhesive foam. There you go. Self-adhesive foam. Now you've got to get this right because this has got to, if you're doing self-adhesive, oh, it's blue. I don't even know what colour it is. Right, so if I'm going to do it, I need to put it, make sure it's that way round. So that's stick it up. I need to also make sure it's the right side. I'm going to try and draw it freehand. I was going to actually print it because when you want to do a same one, you can print it and it will come up the same size. So that was obviously a plant pot in there, right? Okay, so I need to make it, see if I can do it like that, and so that's that, and get it down to there, and oops, there-ish. So I've got to make it into that space there. That's how big I wanted, but if you wanted to make another one, you can just print it. Okay, but I look at it. If you look at the ear, it's really, man, you could be face. It looks all right when it's printed actually, because it doesn't look unnatural actually. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, so that's the full thing. So I'm putting the tail. I'm doing the tail first. That's unusual. Okay, you can make a little dent where the tail sort of joins the body there, but I haven't done that. Okay, it can really be perfect. I was looking at Therese has done some gorgeous drawings. She's on the UK group, and she's done some gorgeous drawings of people's animals. Absolutely gorgeous. That's on the UK group. Oh, I can't remember. It's called Community Chat Group. I call it. I did have it linked, but I'm stupid. I don't know how to keep it linked. I can't put it on the Word for some reason. Right, okay, how far, let's have a look how far that comes up. So I'm going to look now. Oh, it's quite high. Right, so I'm putting that there. So move that out the way, it's here. So that's the top of the ears there. Ooh. Oh, our cats and the ears go like that. Yeah, so it's a bit like jubbly. Yeah, I'm going to make that come in and out a bit, I think, even though that's flat. You can change the shape. I made it more like our cat, because our cat's ears are. This is the quote I'm going to do. Right, so our cat's ears are like that. It's hilarious. That's the black and white one. I think a lot of tuxedos are like that. He's not a proper tuxedo. He's not a purebred, you know what I mean? Because a lot of them have that them gorgeous markings. He's got a lot of black. He's got a black beard and a black moustache. Half of his face. I think that's okay, is it? It seems to be. I assume so. I think the head's bigger, mind you, is it? This is bigger than the other cats. He's bigger cat though, really. The other ones are very tiny. Right, so what I'm going to do now is cut this out, and that should be the right way round, because I've got to stick that adhesive foam onto the, oh yeah, it's that. I'm going to stick it onto the plastic, aren't I? I'm thinking, where's my acetate? Yeah. I've been doing lots of acetate since Helen gave me that idea, as in Helen Nettleship. Isn't that a great name, Nettleship? Yeah. Sometimes look when you're looking at the end credits, I look at the wonderful names, and sometimes I was actually collecting names at one point that's got like 2 elements to them, like Nettleship actually. So that one name could actually be added to my collection. Like you've got 2 elements. I can't think of any. I suppose something like if somebody had a name like Green Dog or something. I don't think that's an name. I don't know, it could be. There's loads of different wonderful names. Oh, things like Greenleaf, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Greenleaf's nice. And things like that. I think that's very fairy-like, isn't it? Yeah, so the reason I'm doing it like this is because when cats are sort of greeting you, or greeting, I don't know, greeting each other, definitely greeting humans, which is part of that quote I'm going to do, they have the tails like this, well, they're up mainly, and then they have the little bit at the end, like that. So I'm going to put this on here. We're going to move my foam out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Foam goes. Always use it again. Definitely looks more like Jubbly. I don't think I've ever shown you. I can see Arwen. Arwen's on the Treacle's been on our thing, but Treacle's now in over the Rainbow Bridge since February. Don't know if I've ever announced that, have I? I don't know, I might have done. Because I found her. So I took the dog out and didn't go in the kitchen. And she'd passed away overnight. We didn't think she had long, the way she was. But we thought, oh, she's old. She's an old lady. And yeah, we just knew it. I thought, well, she might have she might have a few months left. Now it was days. So, and she was 17. So I think that's our oldest cat ever. They're outdoor cats, so they're not indoor cats seem to last longer. And then my son's cat's got cancer, and he's an indoor cat. Yeah, there's only 3 or 4. Can't remember. He said now cancer of something. What was it? I can't remember. Cancer of something, definitely. Right, so yeah, that's really sad, isn't it? I don't like to sort of like say, now we're going to go on to something else when we're talking about something so delicate as that. Anyway, that's the 2. So I'm going to, wish I could put 4 cats on, I don't think I've got enough room. Right, so that would face that way, that would go that way. Yes, it's going to be the same as the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely Jubbly. Right, although Jubbly would be bigger than Benny, if that was Benny. I think that one. I don't know which ones. Right, Benny's going to be ginger. This is a lot softer than this, and it seems to be fine. I have used it recently, and it stuck immediately because that's adhesive foam. Yeah, I should have made him slightly bigger. Anyway, I don't know how I'm going to do it actually. Am I doing the quote on this? I'm definitely doing the drawing on this. I don't know whether to cut some of it out. I don't know what am I doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, let's just stick it on with some. What am I doing that for? Wait a minute. Right. I need a black stays on would do. What stays on? Right, good. Right then, so these are what I've got. It's got stays on because I've got that and that. I don't know. I assume. Anyway, if that doesn't work, I can always put that because I've got a, because it's see-through, I should be able to place it there. And we'll do Jubbly first because Jubbly's Jubbly's our new one. Is it even going on? Let's see if I can wipe it on a bit. Yeah, do it like somebody say do this. I don't know if that's right. Somebody professional, yeah. So don't do that. Rub your stamp. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to make sure there's plenty of room because I don't know how much room I'll need. I'm going to put it down here. What's going on outside? I've got the curtain shut because the sun was shining, but it's gone now. Yeah, somebody came to the door, yeah. Right, okay, so there, that's the, oh, that doesn't matter, does it? Because I was watching somebody, who was it? I think it was Amber, and she used a brush or something. She did something filled in. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You could have a black and white cat like that, couldn't you? Just thinking, you can have a black and white cat like that. Might leave that, even though Jubbly's not like that. It doesn't have to be Jubbly. Jubbly's main is a tuxedo type. I mean, it's not proper. Probably not proper. Yeah, let's just draw like that. Yeah, like that. And then we'll do Benny. Getting it all over now. Then we'll do, as I say, the Benny type, the ginger one. Okay. You have tabbies, can't you know, ginger tabby as well. There's ginger tabby, as we say. Okay. And I think they say orange in the US, don't they? For these colours. And the different sort of ginger, because I know I've seen different sorts of ginger. I'm trying to get stuff all over. This one's not permanent. This one is, that one's permanent. Okay. So anyway, these do like each. Well, I would say they don't fight. Not really. I would say the males fight with the females. Yeah. Oh, that's worked okay. Right, and yeah, the only trouble with these artistro ones are things you have to make sure you've got the tops down properly, otherwise they come up already. Right, so what you do then, as you might remember, just draw your legs. So the reason I do it like that is because it's, if you want to cut it out, it's easy to cut out. It's easier just to cut out the body than do the legs, but I'm going to keep them on here, I think. I still might cut them out. Right, this one's got a dot at the end, so it's this hand. And I don't even know what colour it is. Oh, oh dear, don't tell me I've... Oh no, that must have been left off ages. No, I hope it works again if I put the lid on properly. Right, anyway, this one should be more like it, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's about the right colour as well, I think. That doesn't really matter. What I do is tend to put the leg like that. You can do it in pencil first if you like, of course. And give him a bit more. He's got a bit of a swollen knee, I think, but never mind, poor thing. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Right, it's hard to put the other leg. So you can put it together like that. And then the other leg like that. I think I'm gonna outline it. Even though, yeah, I'm gonna white that out, I think. Right, okay, so then you can put that like that as well. I don't know how I did the other one. I've not got it here. Would that be going through? No, see, acrylic doesn't go through. Somebody was saying the other day, somewhere, I can't remember where it was, whether it was a review. No, I think it was on Facebook, about how acrylic goes through. It doesn't go through. That's brief, that's thin paper. Oh, a tiny bit. Yeah, it doesn't go through. I'm going to put the other one like that. Okay. Find these good. I find these good, says I, hopefully. I mean, I don't know now, because yeah, is that? Oh, that's the three. I want the one. You can't tell this. They look exactly the same. I think they've got different pictures on here, but I haven't worked out what's pictures what. Right, so what I do then is just do little eyes, okay. That one is a bit taller. And perhaps on this one I'll do a muzzle. So you can draw the features in there. There's no reason why you can't on this one. So you can see what you're doing. Normally when I'm doing this one I do a big a shape there so that I know this one's usually got white paws. There you go. I can make that a bit whiter, couldn't I? There you go. So that's now official black and white. What I'm going to do is white these bits out. Oh, actually dot. We will dot that out like that. Right, I'm going to separate the legs. I think I'm going to go round in this. Yeah, hold on. There's more than that, isn't there? There's this as well. Very useful doing stippling when you want to white something out, and it might make it that sort of colour there. Right, okay. That cat's nose, they're like a, oops, they're like an inverted triangle, aren't they, like that? And then that doesn't look like Benny, but hey. I've seen Benny close up, really close up, yeah, because he goes to your face. Yeah, and that doesn't look like Benny anymore. And then, yeah, he's got a lovely chin. He has got a little chin like that. That's perfect. And that one could be the same. You've got a pair of eyes. You can make them green, of course, or whatever, or yellow. And that one. And you can't see his eye bits, yeah. That one's got sort of round eyes, that one's got different shapes. Yeah, it's good into that, because they do have personalities like that, don't they? Right, okay, so they will do for cats. That should fit on a page, shouldn't it? I just realised, will it fit on my page? Yeah. I'm thinking about using some of that other one, that pink for the background, I don't know. I'm just thinking, am I going to cut them out like that? Am I going to colour in the background somehow? Am I going to cut it out and put it on that pink? Let's make his leg a bit more substantial there. Looks a bit like it was. Yeah, these are the really cheap pencils. I don't seem to rub out very well, so I don't know. I want some sort of things to highlight them, really. That's what I'm thinking. And I might add them to the pink, then I might do the quote on the pink. That might do my yeah. That might do my tits, as I hopefully. I'm going to cut an outline around them, okay, so like that, so that it doesn't leave them. Right then, so I thought I'd do it on some non-white, non-pure white paper like that. Oh, that's quite nice. Don't know if this is the one. Not too pale. I've got some more patterned paper here, but I'm not sure. I think that ought to have something round it though, I don't know. This one. Very psychedelic, yeah. Yeah, that's done with, oh, I could show you actually. This sort of, I've got that foam. I've cut it into shape. Yeah, so it's, right, I've also got this. Oh, that looks nice on there, doesn't it? So I've started doodling some patterns here. Oh, yeah, doodly look. Oh, yes, who was talking to me about doodles? It was Valerie, wasn't it, Valerie? I'm sure Valerie was talking to me about doodles. No, it wasn't. Valerie was talking to me about these Artistro pens. It was Lisa who was talking to me about doodles. Yeah. Yeah, she was telling me about doodles and how she takes them everywhere. Amazing. That's very messy, but that's, yeah, I quite like the way that is. But I don't think I'd use that. I don't know whether to. I quite like that, actually. I can't stick that on. I'm going to do the quote. Right, when was the quote? Was it on the back of this? Yeah. That's the quote, because this is the quote I really like. I've even written it in my quote writing, as I call it. It's my quote writing. But if that goes wrong, then I can just do it again. Yeah. I don't know what to do it in a nice thick pen. Oh, I don't know what that one is. That's the one. I think the one's gone a bit thick on there. That's the trouble. But I think it would last better than these. Good thing about this, I'd be able to continue perhaps doing some flowers and things. In fact, that's a good idea, isn't it? Do some little doodly things like that. So if I had that on there. Yes, it's a good idea to practice, isn't it? Hopefully. So if I do that directly on there, I can either colour it out if it goes wrong, or I can just do it again on another piece, which I might do if I'm happy. And then you just, I don't know, tear it out or cut it out. And then do some perhaps doodling around it. I don't know how big the page is. Like it's blue now, so I don't know if I've got any blue in this. It's got lots of pink and greens. There's some blue. It's not blue, is it? Bluish. I might put it on somewhere like that so it's plain. Yeah. And there's a green one. Told you. Oh, that's sort of... no. That's too green. I might try on that plain one. There. Don't know to do the whole page, is this? Tear it up. So I'd stick that on the page there. I'd get rid of that bit there actually because that's very, very bad. There you go. That would make that straighter. Stick it onto the page, perhaps take a little bit off the top again because then I've got a border all the way round. How about that? Let's see if I can get the cat straight. That's a bit interesting because obviously I've got the writings not. I might ink that. If I can ink it. It looks good. And if we could put some stitches or something around it. It looks a bit, I don't know, like it's bare. I know it's going on, but it's not very forthcoming, as I keep telling. I didn't even realise I said that in a video the other day. I thought I didn't even know I said that. Forthcoming. Okay, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? 'Cause it brings them together. Thing is, I've got and there and I've got people there and they're sort of like clashing. That's why I move the cats. No, I don't move the cats over because I want it there, don't I? You can see that says and, can't you? I was thinking about sticking it in. So I'm looking around for the glue that doesn't exist. Yeah, the glue that does exist is in the other room. Thinking perhaps I could use this. Yeah, I'm sort of like, I've had a lot of lovely comments so lately. Lots of people are saying to me how they like my videos, how they're waiting for to see my videos and things, and they can't wait to see my next one, you know, that sort of thing. I mean, I watch videos even though I'm not doing the project sometimes. I thought I'm not doing the project, but I'm going to watch that video because I like what they do, that sort of thing. So I don't know whether that's happening with people. Now I have got some people crafting because they say to me, I'm going to have a go at that. So I'm going to try that now and things like that, which is always very lovely. But if you're just watching because you want to watch, that's amazing. Perhaps it's not your style or you don't like, you just like to watch people create. Like my humour, yeah. Yeah. I don't realise what I'm saying sometimes and I just think, oh, I didn't realise I'd said that. So that's the whole page. So I'm thinking about adding perhaps some more doodles. I've used those dot pens, I think, on this. It was going to be pink, wasn't it? But yeah, pink doesn't work. Pink doesn't work. Pink doesn't work. Pink has vanished. Probably just as well. So I've put me, oh, this is what I was doing some of those. That's with the foam stamp leaf that I did. So I've been doing those leaves again, but with a foam stamp. Yeah, I thought, well, I can't show that again. I'd love to. But everybody's going to say, you're always doing leaves. Why are you always doing it? You're always doing the same thing. I haven't done foam stamps for about a week, have I? So, a week or two. So I thought I'd do that. And it's a picture in my journal. Yeah, and I agree with people that it's not worth buying. Sometimes it's not worth buying loads and loads of stuff when you're getting older. I do think that as well. But I'm thinking, yeah, I need to get, I'm always doing that. I need to get this, I need to get that. Somebody's got that and I want to use it. I want to see what it's like. That's why I'm terrible for that. Yeah, but I try not to sort of like say to, I don't want to say to people, oh, you've got to buy my product, you know, what I'm using, because yeah, you might not get this. Of course you can get the same result. I mean, a good amazing example is Marcella. And there's also other people I've seen as well, but Marcella was the one who originally showed how she'd done something. That's not working, is it? That's that one that's not working. I'll have to make sure, hopefully that will work. Yeah, Marcella was the one originally. She used to use her own stuff and do what she, I think that was amazing. Yeah, that's bright now, because that is actually that colour. Matches that. Yeah, that would have been perfect for his legs. That's a bit fluorescent actually, that one. Quite like that. So all I'm doing is doing circles and doing like 8 points around the edge. Let me show you the different colours. So I'm not using orange again. So I'm just doing a little circle. I'm often doing these when I'm doing these backgrounds, just a little, and put 4 points and then just fill the other 4 in like that. Okay, and flowers, they're quite good with these dot pens. I've done one there. I've done a 5-petaled flower by going like that. I wonder if a 4-petaled one would be easier if you're not used to it. Yes, and I was looking at, as I was thinking, I was looking, that's what lots of people are realising now, that it's not just talent that can help you draw. It is lots and lots of trial and error, really. I mean, I couldn't, I mean, there's Teresa, I'm sure she would agree that you can't just pick up a pen and draw a brilliant dog. What you have to do is draw a dog and think to yourself, how can I improve next time? That's in everything, isn't it? Journals as well. I'm thinking making journals as well. How can I improve it next time? It's a very good point. So that's how you learn, don't you? Teach yourself as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a go at doing a 4-petaled one, because I think 4-petaled ones would. Let's do a white one. So I'm doing a 4-petal flower. So start at the top, that one, and that one. And then add a colour to the middle. I don't know what colour, perhaps a pink. I'm going to add the small side. And that makes an amazing little flower there, doesn't it? And you could even add leaves, couldn't you, and things. That might be a bit, I don't know. Sometimes these show up, don't they? I don't know if this will. Oh, a little bit. Looks really nice with those leaves. So shaped leaves. It's got pink. Has it got pink on it? Yeah, just doing little leaves. If that would show up a bit better. Oh, it's just me doing the wrong side. Yeah, they do actually. I should use them. That shows up a lot better than the darker green. Yeah, surprisingly. Right, so you can just do lots of little 4-petal flowers if you've got these dot pens. If not, draw circles. Little circles, yes, draw little circles. And 5-petal flowers I like, because you can draw like, oh dear, I'm trying to put it on the thing and I've done it. That's okay. I thought I'd ruined it then. 5-petal flowers are easy because you do the body, you do the, well, you imagine the body actually, so you do the head, and then the 2 arms, and then the 2 legs, like that. That's all you do. You can practice doing them. See, that's not perfect, is it? But it's there and it's good. I like it. Yeah, so I'm doing lots of little, so they're in a little flower garden, aren't they, and whatever these are. But, yeah, so sometimes I write that in white and go around it in black, so that's another way of doing that. Yeah. So I say if you wanted to fill that in, just use, you can use your pad and put the brush in, because that's what what's the name of it, didn't she, Amber, she was doing bears. I've done some of those bears, absolutely gorgeous. It's winter bears though. So I'm thinking about adding this to the page. Might stick it in with stick glue. Might be better off using something like Mod Podge or something, but I'm going to try and get glue all over it and then try and smooth it on, because I'll tell you why when we're doing it. Okay, yeah, so try and smooth it on with something like a bone folder. Perhaps you've got one of those, I've seen them round things, probably glitter there. I suppose you can make them in glitter as well. Little round things people use as well that do that. I think that's amazing like that. They go like that, used for, I think it's for gel press. If you've got one of those, that'd be amazing, but I haven't got one of those, so I'm using this. See, I can use, oh, mine one of them things. I don't know how useful they are. Right, I think that might need sticking down a bit more, but I'll need my other glue. Right. Good thing is you can smooth it down as much as you can like that, and if it tears the paper then just stick it down. That's what I've done before. That really makes it part of the page, which is my intention. Move that glue to the side. Oh, I can feel the glue coming to the side. Yeah, there it is. Yes, it did. You can feel the glue coming to the side when you've got something like this. Yeah, there it is. So that proves it's sort of like sticking to the edge. Perhaps I'm glad I used that glue stick now, the way that is. That's another bit that needs sticking on. Right, I'm going to get my other glue. Right, so yeah, it was already in the room. I went in there looking for it. Yeah, I can't find it. Well, where's the glue? It's gone. Right, okay, so now I'm going to stick that in. Stick his head down. Oh, that one as well. Yeah, I thought that might be. Yep, done. Right then, so yeah, so that's done, isn't it? What do you think of it? I don't know. It's cute, isn't it? But I do think that ought to be right in space. The quite nice torn pieces there. Perhaps I could put some faux stitching around the edge as well, or something. Perhaps circles. Perhaps I could put some circles all the way around. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's see what that would look like if I turn the page. That's the middle of one signature. They're not very big, these signatures. Oh, that's behind this one up with the circle pockets. So you sort of like come along, yeah, like this. Yeah. And you turn the page and there's that. Yes, I think that looks really nice. And obviously I can do some more doodly things up there if I want to. Some more cat, some more cats, some more flowers. I'm not putting more cats up there. No. Right, there we go. Yeah. And little milli bits. Leaves. So 2 cats in a garden, there you go. Yeah, they're not looking at each other, rather they're looking towards the human. So that's probably what it is. Yeah, so if you noticed, I did that slightly different. That's Happy Rain. Many people, I started that on a different line because when I was doing it, it didn't fit, because I normally I'd put it there. But yeah, it's obviously a lot yeah, that's a lot wider, isn't it? Yeah, so I could put some hearts there, because that looks, if I wanted to do, if I wanted to add some extra things to the line, what I sometimes do is add hearts, because it hasn't quite fit, or sometimes add stars or something like that, so it looks, so the line looks a bit longer. Sometimes I do that, yeah. And it works okay like that. Okay, because I didn't think that worked, yeah. So I do hope you like my content today. I'm really happy with this. I was thinking perhaps I need to put something on this side that's this colour, and I'm thinking perhaps strips of doodled paper like that would look nice, or something, because that would be fun to do, wouldn't it, and easy, because I've got lots of that left. And yeah, because that's painty papers that I've done a while ago. This isn't recent. Don't know how I did it. Oh, it might be gel. Was it gel press? The way that looks, it's gel press. Yeah. So I could add some, some like strips of colour to the page, and then add this could be another writing space. I mean, that's colouring over that doodling I did the other day, but that, it doesn't matter, you can change your mind. So please give me a thumbs up, that'd be absolutely amazing, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and thank you so much, and see you next time. Thank you.